Speaking of money, how much money did you lose on the Blue Jays?
You know what? I didn't bet on it, but I watched it. I told you I'm exhausted today. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
today.
everybody's tired. We all stayed up and watched the Blue Jays.
Chemistry in the locker room and getting along with
everybody.
Right?
Okay. So we're going to talk about Ja Moran.
Yeah.
Or Ja Morant. I meant Moran.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you saw the video, this guy's an idiot. Honestly.
Listen, again, you can have.
Hey everybody, welcome back to You Would Think with Bobby D and
Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike.
I am Uncle Mike to some people.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
you're Uncle Mike.
That's not a lie.
Yep,
yeah,
that's not a lie. A lot of things are, but that's not one of them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
shut up, tech guy.
Fuck off. Stupid tech guy. You motherfucker. Yeah. Anyway. If you've watched the last episode, you finally met our tech guy. Because he was a smart ass and put up a bunch of pictures of himself.
No, I'm prick.
Did you see it?
No, not yet. No.
Yeah,
I haven't rewatched it yet. No.
He sent it to me. I took a look. I'm like, you're an idiot, but it's pretty funny.
I'll have to watch
it's pretty funny. Yeah. So he's gonna do that again, aren't you? There, smart ass.
Yeah.
Totally off topic and everything that we're gonna talk about today.
That's just usually the case.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. So, did you see the new Jeep commercial? No. Ever on TV? I know you don't watch a lot of TV. I don't either. But I saw this commercial and I went, okay. First of all, I didn't see it. I heard it. I was doing work and I'm like, wait a minute. Bret Hart's going to be pissed. The Jeep commercial says, the best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be. I'm like, hang on a minute. Bret Hart better get some money off this one. I'm thinking.
I wonder, did he trademark that?
He wasn't in any way, shape, or form part of the Jeep commercial.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm thinking, you guys have stole that.
It's probably one of those things that he didn't. But WWE probably trademarked it, so they're probably getting money from it.
So I was thinking, is it that bad that you guys have to go to a wrestler's catchphrase from back in the 80s and 90s to sell your vehicles? I mean, doesn't Jeep sell itself just running up a mountain?
Trying to think, like, obviously everybody knows the what you gonna do, brother, with Hulkamania, but my favorite is still If You Smell What the Rock, or Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass.
Yeah, but if you smell what the Rock is cooking, that's pretty good, but obviously he's not cooking anything now or eating anything.
Is cooking. Anyway, Attitude Era, man. I actually watched a lot back then.
Listen, he was the best to ever do it, pretty much, right?
Do the Rock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, I love.
Who tops him?
Well, in my mind, Austin, just for entertainment.
Oh, okay. Well, smashing the beers,
but
punching
Rock
the
was
boss.
Definitely,
But yeah, that was a big deal, though. They wanted to, go against the boss.
I loved Austin back in the day, man.
Yeah. Well,
they had some good ones, man. They had Shamrock, Kurt Angle, like back the Attitude Era was really good, right?
Well, listen,
Mick Foley,
Shamrock was real.
Undertaker,
Kurt Angle
Mankind,
was real. Gold medalist.
Yeah. Kane. God, they had some good storylines back then.
Yeah, somebody was good writers.
DX, remember them?
Suckhead, yeah. If you don't like it, we got 2 words for you. Yeah. Crazy. China.
Yeah.
When she came in, 185 pounds.
Yeah.
Woman muscle. Holy smokes. We're like, wait a minute, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, freaky strong.
Now there's a bunch of like women wrestlers that that they're big like that, but they can also like move. Like China, I don't think was overly
athletic.
Yeah.
A lot of these people are quite athletic. Agreed.
A lot of these women now are crazy what they can do. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jeep, Bret Hart, good Calgary Canadian fella, some monies, right?
That's right.
Speaking of money, how much money did you lose on the Blue Jays?
You know what? I didn't bet on it, but I watched it. I told you I'm exhausted today. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, everybody's tired. We all stayed up and watched the Blue Jays lose the World Series in extra innings.
Great series, man.
Great series.
Great games. So close. So close.
Right. Yeah.
Great season, Blue Jays. Well done. Unfortunately, it didn't end the way we didn't. Yeah, last the first.
I don't care what place you came. Wow.
Yeah. Impressive, right?
Stupid impressed. Like I don't think people realize how hard that is to do in baseball.
And I think you would have. I was listening the other day, and even like a lot of the, the experts were saying, you would have asked me at the beginning of the year, I would not have told you that the Blue Jays were going to finish first, and then make it all the way to the World Series final.
I'd love to know what happened because
go 7. Take the Dodgers, who,
world champs.
We know last year it's a different. It's always it's never the same team, but they still have a lot of the same players. They're a good team, man. Like, yeah.
So there were no cakewalk. Everybody knew that. No, it was no cakewalk. No, any of those games, like we were saying, it could have went either way. Those last 2 games were, football. They say is a game of inches. Well, that was last night. That slide, he was so close. I jumped. I thought he had it. When it happened, I jumped and said, "That's it. It's over. He got it. He's safe."
They called them out. I was like, no, review that, and
they
looked
showed it
so
was
close,
just
man.
like that, man. If his cleats were a little shorter.
But give the credit to the ump, man. Like, fuck, like
what a tough call.
Oh, it's like,
but at the same time, you can go. If I blow the call, we're just going to go and look at the video anyway,
right?
Yeah. So you feel much better about.
You got to make the call on the field, and they can
Yeah.
overturn it, right?
Yeah. There's all kinds of stupid things that happen during that series. The ball getting stuck in. Guy smart enough to know not to touch it, right? Whoever was screaming, don't know. You know, couple of the broken bats, double play,
broken bat, double play. They're saying right before they said the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to ground it and risk a double play, and then the bat breaks and it's a double play.
Yeah,
man,
I mean, and then
the
the overzealous base running by what's his name? No names.
Oh,
yeah.
game 6, yeah.
So yeah, it happens. But see, so close. But you know, good to all of you. You know that you did, and like we were saying earlier, to conversation we had off camera was basically I feel it's now an advertisement for let's go to the Blue Jays and play.
Well, a lot of the players this year were saying this is the funnest year they've ever had, and probably the best team they've ever been a part of. So you always hear that in sports, right? Like a lot of these guys, you know, they get onto these teams and they don't get along, and it doesn't make it an enjoyable. It's just like any workplace, right? If you don't get along,
and it's hard to win if you don't get along,
right? But like you know, like the last few years, you're seeing a lot of these teams that making it far too. Like that shows you how much that chemistry really goes, right, in sports. That you can have. That's why you always see when these guys, like, you know, like going back, we go to the NBA, we always do, but you know, they build the super teams. And yeah, you get a bunch of like really good players, but if you don't have a good chemistry,
everybody has to buy in.
That's right. Everybody you still got the chemistry's got to be there too, right?
Well, the other thing about the Jays too, it's like I always say, like, you know, if you want to know any records in baseball, it happened against the Jays or with the Jays, and if you want to know any records in basketball, it happened to the Raptors or against, like, right? But they said they had the most comebacks in the history of Major League Baseball,
and that's what they like. I was watching,
pretty crazy
when they got into when they were in the 11th and they were down one. They're like, they've done it all year long. Let's see if they can do it one more time. They fucking couldn't, right?
Yeah. Well, so close.
Yeah.
But let's hope it goes well next year.
Yeah,
I'm sure everybody's happy about it.
So they said who's Bichette's free agent. So
he's gonna have to pay some money.
So Vladdy and Bichette have been together since the start of their careers, right, in Toronto. So I think they said that this could be the first time ever that they're not together. If Bichette
could be,
well, go get your money, man. This is the way the sports are,
right? Like, go get your money. Somebody will pick them up, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll see. So, but
maybe Toronto, Toronto will figure out a way to keep them. We'll see.
You know what's funny is I'm sure everybody that woke up this morning that was tired forgot about the time change and everything because of the Jays game. And what time is it again? What's going on?
Yeah, that's the announcers were saying because it went so late. Their announcers are like, we just watched it tick over from 1:59 back to 1. So,
yeah, crazy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, but you know, like even like the guys watching said, like A-Rod,
just a great
Jeter,
game.
all of them saying this is probably one of the best, if not the best, World Series they've ever watched. Now, recency bias is real, but still, right? It was a good series.
Still, I mean. You know, like I said, Game 7, extra innings.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Could have went either way.
Yeah.
Many times.
But
I thought it was over and it was
sweetest,
free zip.
Sweetest. The reason why Game 7, it's the winner take all, man. This is why college basketball, the NCAA tournament, still so lauded, still so loved, is because it's a winner take all, man.
Winner go home.
You have to play good every night, right?
Pretty crazy.
So Game 7 is a winner take all. So.
Yep. And well, you know, we got a little bit of rain from this Hurricane Melissa that destroyed Jamaica. So prayers go out to people in Jamaica because we saw what happened there. So hopefully you can rebuild. But yeah, crazy.
So a lot of those islands, like Cuba, got hit really hard too.
Cuba.
But Jamaica got hit.
Jamaica
really bad. I think it hit Jamaica as a Category 5 and dropped to a 4 pretty quickly, but still.
Yeah, the rain was bananas. Yeah, seeing the pictures.
We get a 1, and most I think we've had a 2 hit here, and it does like quite a bit of damage. Takes a lot of trees down around here.
Oh yeah. Well, we got the rain on Friday, a little bit of wind, some trees down around different places.
Some branches down around. Yeah, there was power outages in some parts of the city.
A couple power outages as well. But we still didn't get enough rain. I mean, it only rained for a partial part of the day.
Yeah, I think we got. Well, I think the forecast here. I haven't gone and looked at what we got, but it said we were supposed to get about 50 mils or so. So I mean, it was that one stretch. I was at work and we were looking outside at one stretch. It was coming down in buckets, man. It was coming down hard.
Great. Fill those wells up. Fill those wells up.
Right. Yep.
Well, NBA. I don't know where to even start with this one.
Well, this
so
much
going on.
So much going on. This will go back to what we were just talking about chemistry in the locker room and getting along with
everybody, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about Ja Moran.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Ja Morant. I meant Moran.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you saw the video, this guy's an idiot, honestly.
Listen, again, you can have you know, you have a bad day, whatever, right? You know, you're not getting along, but you don't take it to the media, man. What is with these new athletes and taking it to the media now
Well,
and
they do
not
ask him
keeping
stupid
things?
questions, but
Well, they
still,
ask stupid questions,
you know,
but
when he goes, well, you
yeah,
should talk to the coaches. So
yeah.
I don't think I should
Yeah,
play.
well, then stick to that,
They don't
dude.
want
Like,
me to play.
say, listen, like, hey, man,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. We have to talk to the coaches about this because they, you know, like at the end of the day, it's their game plan. I've heard LeBron say that. It's the coach's game plan, and then people shit on him saying, bullshit, LeBron, you're the coach on the floor. No, he's not.
No,
But
they're
it
not.
doesn't matter.
That's right.
He keeps it professional. Like, you know, John Morant was trying to just go talk to the coaches, but then when they said, what do you think their game plan was? He said, don't play me, I guess. Like, you know, he fucking played more than any other player on the team that night, and he shot 3 for 15 or something, or 3 for 14. You had a bad game, dude. Like, don't blame it on the coaches.
Why are you blaming it on the coach?
And go watch the highlights of the game. You're like going through the motions out there. There's no energy, no effort. This is all on you. Sorry, buddy. You don't. Zero sympathy from the majority of the people out
for
there.
your $40 million contract or whatever it is. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Go play the game.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what are we whining about? It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
No shit. Right.
Ja moron. Well, look at all this.
It's too bad when he came in too, man. I was like,
I know everybody
I really
thought,
liked
look at this
him.
guy,
The guy
right?
can jump out of the gym. He
can
you know,
shoot. He's got a good dribble.
But he had good attitude. Like, you know, I mean, he was, you know, had the showmanship and stuff like that we've talked about before.
It's got to be the crowd he's hanging with. Eh? It's got to be the ding dongs he's hanging with. You know,
they're young. You get given so much money, so much. You know, like nobody wants to. You know, look at Barkley and Jordan. You know, the reason they had their big fallout out was Barkley said Jordan surrounds himself with a bunch of yes men.
Yep.
And Jordan didn't like that, right? But it's Barkley probably not wrong. Like people don't want to say no when you make that kind of money, and you know.
Well, that happens in every place, right? Mm-hmm. You always get those people, but I mean,
that's true. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, he could. Here's the thing: if you're being paid so much money, don't you want to play the best you possibly can all the time?
You would think
instead of make yourself look bad. A coach doesn't make you look bad, ding dong. You do when you don't have any energy or drive or looks like you even give a flying.
And we're not saying you can't have a game like that.
No, it's
not
fine.
saying you can't have a stretch like that. People have stretches like that.
That's right, but don't blame somebody else.
But don't turn around and blame it on the coach. Take some responsibility for your own actions.
You know, what was he doing beforehand?
Exactly, right?
Right? Who knows? We don't know. But it was just a shit attitude in the whole thing.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah,
it's amazing, right? Like, you know, I think
he's had so many problems already.
And maybe it's easier for us to sit here and go, man, if somebody gave me that kind of money, like I would just be so dedicated. And
listen,
like,
if you gave me $10, I would change my whole attitude.
You know what I mean? No, like it's I don't know. I think it's I don't know what's the word. It's not complacency, but you're just so used to the fact that you're getting this kind of money, and I get it. That there's it's not like the owners and it's not like
500,000.
The organization. It's not like they're not making money. I get it, but still, yeah. Well, it'd be almost you know if he's 40 million. I don't know what his contract is. Let's say 40 million. You know, 82 games in the season. If he plays 82, it's close to $500,000 a game, right? If it works out too.
There you go.
I know there's more to it, but still,
yeah, is what it is.
Anyway, I don't understand it. Have a better attitude,
I mean,
man.
You know, he had a bad game, which is shocking because there's no defense in the NBA, Mike. I don't know how he had a bad game. Like, hey, Mike, foul.
Oh my God!
Right, foul. If it didn't hit you, foul. It looked like a foul. It's a foul.
We talked about this last week. I love my buddy Shea.
Kidding me, man?
Oh my God, the free throw baiting is getting ridiculous again.
It's stupid.
I thought they changed the rules when Harden was doing that.
I thought they did too. Like, what are we doing?
Jumping into guys and then getting the call. Like I
don't care if he's the MVP and he won the championship. Stop giving him those stupid calls. It's ruining the game. Right?
Oh,
it's stupid. Luka's going to win the scoring thing anyway, so let that go. So forget it, Jay. Just play the game.
Luka, what's he averaging? 40?
I don't know.
He's averaging over 40 a game.
Something.
I think he scored 40 in every game he's played so far.
He doesn't have to pass LeBron, so right. Well, look at Reeves.
I know when he was off.
Like 40, 50 something.
He had 51 one game.
What?
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar never had 50, bro. Do you know who else didn't have 50? LeBron never had 50 for the Lakers either.
Never with the Lakers, yeah.
That's right.
No.
Austin Reeves, some white dude. Wasn't even scouted. Nobody even put him in the draft, right?
Yeah, I think. Well, that's you know what it's. I mean, he did what he was. He did his job. You know,
he
is their third option on that team, right? Like, and he showed what he can do. So it's there's only one ball. Like, you know what I mean? No matter what, there's only one ball. So like, you know, as good as Austin is, like Luka's just better.
Yeah.
So like Luka.
Yeah.
Where like you hit it when LeBron comes back, will LeBron be able to defer to Luka and let everything run through Luka? That's going to be the tough part.
Yeah,
right?
It's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
They're going to. You'll see. The Lakers when LeBron comes back, the Lakers are going to have to change.
They're going to lose
a few games, right?
For sure.
Because they're going to have to get used to playing with each
Who's
other.
this old guy? I can't run with this. Right? Yeah, they're going to have to change some things.
They're going to have to change
and right away, Reeves ain't going to score 40 or 30.
Well, Luka's first game back the other night, he scored 40-something. Reeves had 16. You know what I mean?
there you
Like,
go.
right?
Right,
Yeah.
there you go.
He still shot all right. He still, still got a few shots up, but nowhere near what he was getting. But of course, that's going to happen, right? Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
But good on Reeves, because what this does do though is it's going to put a lot more pressure on the Lakers, because Reeves just showed that he can be the guy
and
on a
by
team,
the way,
right?
the shitty fans wanted to trade him. What is wrong with you people? Like, we already got rid of Caruso. We should have kept him too. So anyway,
It's amazing these guys. Like, there's Caruso. There was Alex Caruso, but who's the other guy that played for? He ended up at the Bulls, or was that Caruso as well?
Caruso was at the Bulls.
Oh God! So there was another guy that played with LeBron for a while.
White guy?
Yeah, in Cleveland, was really good, and then went to another team and wasn't. So like, it just showed you like he fed off that.
I can't think of who that is. I'm sorry.
Now.
Yeah.
Aussie guy, wasn't it? Dellavedova.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. It's a weird name. Little
Yeah.
short guy, stocky. Yeah.
Like, he was really good playing next to LeBron. Like, played his role really well. Like,
that's right.
And fairness, like, Reeves is head and shoulders above.
Oh yeah.
Dellavedova and even Caruso, right? Like, Caruso's a good player, but he's a defensive specialist who can give you a few points a game. Reeves is a baller, man. Yep.
Yeah, man. He can create his own shot from anywhere. Yeah, he's fantastic.
And again, going back to it all, it's like part of it is because the NBA now is set up for offense. What were you telling me? How many teams, like, it's like crazy? They're almost scoring in like 100.
Okay,
115 or
so
120
the actual numbers
right
are only 9 teams with all the games that have played so far have scored less than 100 points a game. So 9 teams.
Yeah.
And 2 of those teams have two games.
Oh yeah.
Where they scored less than 100 points. Every other game in the NBA has been 100
both teams over 100.
or more, both teams. And if you look at the scores, they are effing crazy. 139, 117, 127, 106, 130. What? Where's the defense? So here's the thing.
Yeah.
The first team that figures shit out, the first defensive coordinator goes, you know what, fellas? We're going to play defense. They're going to win the NBA championship. So whoever figures out defense first, that's who's going to win.
Well,
that's
that defense wins championships.
It does, but this year is bananas.
Yeah. But the rules keep changing to give the offensive players. I get it. Back in what we think the heyday was, though. Like, go back and watch. Like, go watch The Last Dance. Like, look at the scores of the Bulls in the Utah game. Like 76 or 80 to 76 or whatever it was. Right? It's not.
Yeah, but if you went in for a layup, you knew you were going to get creamed.
Yeah.
So people didn't bother.
But you know what though? Like, I remember I would want to watch start to finish. Now I find with the NBA today, it's like I don't care. Like, a team could have a 30-point lead, and it's like, oh, that could be turned around. So, like, really, to me, it's just like, why don't I just watch the fourth quarter?
Right. That's what everybody's doing. That's why viewing's down.
Yeah.
NBA commissioner, what's his prick's name?
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. You don't get it, man. I mean, yeah, you got a nice haircut, I understand, but you don't get it because people don't want to see that much scoring. You're showing scores of an NBA All-Star game for every NBA game. I think, if you get to 100, that's probably should be the win. Let's just do that now, all right? The first team to 100 wins. Fine, let's do that.
Well, but Jesus,
the game could be over in the second quarter.
The game can be over in the second quarter.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen some teams put up like 80 points at half. Man, that's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah, it's just I'm gonna say it. Sorry, hate me. There's too much scoring.
Yeah. Well,
there's too much scoring.
Look at the individuals. The individual scoring outputs.
Yeah,
already.
yeah, bananas.
Yeah.
Everybody got 40. Some people got 40. I didn't even heard of them.
Again, I get it. I know. There's going to be people out there that are going to they love the way it is. That's fine. You're allowed to.
It's not basketball.
Yeah,
it's not basketball.
Basketball is both sides of the court, right? Defense and offense, and it is difficult that they keep changing the rules, right? Like all the sports do. Like NHL has done it. They kept changing the rules because they wanted more scoring as well, right? Like,
but that I can understand.
Yeah,
because you watch 3 periods of hockey, 1-1.
Yeah.
Right? What? But in basketball, you're going to continuously score.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Dad used to, you're a soccer player, Dad used to watch, he used to say it's like watching grass grow, man. Yeah. It's so boring watching soccer. It's like, oh, they had 2 shots on goal today.
What's funny is Joe Rogan was a soccer hater his whole life.
Oh, yeah.
And then somebody he knew, like high level dude, took him to one of the games in Austin. Now he's hooked.
Oh,
he's like, he goes, listen, Joey's like this. He goes, watching on TV, I cannot stand. He goes, when I was there, he goes, it's so fast and I'm like, Joe Rogan likes.
There's a lot of
Soccer.
sports that are like that, though. That
Yeah,
you're
of
like,
course.
oh,
You
I
go
don't
to the-
mind
right.
this, but you go to a live game. It's just there's just something different about
Yep.
being at a live game.
Yep, I can see that.
Yeah.
But for people like us with OCHADHOD,
That's the one. Yeah.
right, whatever that
Yeah.
is. Well, we need rewind.
Yeah, that's right.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that happens, but yeah, that's good on him. Good on him. So,
Yeah.
but no, Adam. So change something, and the chuck rule is hilarious. This from half.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it now, right? And
So-
then the announcers
so-
go, "Oh, it's so much better," and I stick with my thing.
Now,
Shouldn't count.
if you make the shot, does that count, or is it just it doesn't count regardless?
I don't know. That's my
Miss or
problem.
make doesn't count towards your percentage. I hope it's like not. If you miss it, it doesn't count, but if you do, it does. Like I hope it's just
That's
it just
ridiculous.
doesn't count because that'd be that'd
Right.
drive me nuts. I don't like it, but anyway, we've talked about this before.
So it's the last how many seconds?
I don't even know. Last 2 seconds.
Okay, so what if there's a foul last 2 seconds on that chuck?
Yeah.
Because the chuck doesn't count, so how can the foul count?
That's true.
I'm going to argue this till I'm blue in the face, blue in the shirt. Doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it's too bad. Like, I think part of the viewership could also be because you're also getting, like the NBA now, like a lot of these sports shows now, it's not even just about the basketball. It's
No.
about the player. They're trying to bring the personal into it, which is fair.
It's
They want to
fine.
give you more access to the athlete.
But for
but
some athletes, we shouldn't.
yeah, but then that actually creates it because then you get people that are like, oh, these spoiled athletes, because now they're seeing like a lot of that stuff as well, right? Like, listen, do what you got to do. I don't care what you're wearing before a game. I really don't.
I know, but now it's a big deal.
It's a
Who
huge
gives
deal.
a shit?
Yeah. But hey, they
don't
love it.
care.
They love it, and great. That's not for me, but for some people, I don't need to see that, so I don't see it. I don't watch it. I just choose not to.
You know
look
what's
at
worse?
It, right?
The WNBA, what they're wearing when they come to the games.
Yeah, well, it's the same, right? The men and the women both, like they have their like almost like a fashion show. What are they wearing before?
Well,
the
listen,
game
now,
right?
if you didn't hear about the WNBA, they came out and they said, "Hey, listen, all those missed free throws had nothing to do with gambling. We're just not good at basketball."
Right.
Just saying, so don't get the WNBA tied up in this gambling with Chauncey Billups and our boys.
Yeah.
Right. So so that kind of went away real quick, huh?
Well, I see them still talking.
Somebody's
about it.
ratting somebody.
No, I did
out.
see the last thing I saw. I think it was yesterday. I saw that Rozier and Billups aren't going to get their salary now. Like, well,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are paying attention to that, right?
all right.
Yeah,
Well,
you're not suspended with pay.
I didn't
Listen,
see
dude,
that.
I just saw something the other day. There's
What'd you say?
a police officer here in Nova Scotia got caught
Shit.
selling like stolen property or whatever, right? So the stolen property, obviously, the
got.
cops would get it, and then he was turning around and selling it.
Oh my God.
Anyway, he's suspended with pay right now.
Craigslist.
Right?
This
So it's
is
like, great,
ridiculous.
I have more time to go sell this shit. Thank you for suspending me with
You know
pay.
what? That's not the first time I heard of this. A long time ago, 20-some years ago, I heard about this cop that went into like Kent or one of these places, asked the dude to open up the thing where the nail guns are,
Mhm.
and he walked out with two.
Oh.
Just with his uniform on.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
walked to his car, like, and put them in his car. Like, what are we hiring?
I know, right?
How do you even think you're getting with the cameras? Like,
It's
in your name,
yeah.
Officer Mike.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
huh?
Like, they came out and said like he's not, it's not a reflection on like the whole department or whatever, but it's still kind of, it's not a reflection on the whole department. But if the guy's been caught red-handed and he's suspended with pay, like that's crazy, man.
Thing is, what happens after that? They go, bad policeman.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now what?
Move him, let's relocate him to some.
Well,
small
is he
community where
RCMP
nobody
or
will
is
pay
he
him.
local HPD?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because RCMP,
Yeah.
they can move you somewhere. HPD, you're screwed.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
Where are you
yeah.
going to move you?
Yeah.
Right? Well, what a dumbass. Probably just a kid. Probably young.
Maybe. Yeah.
Can you believe that's hilarious?
You
that
ever watch
he's-
any of those old cop movies where the cops like dirty and
Oh
selling
yeah, those
drugs
are
or
the
doing
best
this sort
cop
of-
movies.
But they always
yeah.
say the same thing. I can't live off of a
Policeman's salary.
policeman's salary, right? Or whatever pension.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
so
get,
you're
right?
feeling for the guy. I get it.
I'm not feeling for him. I have.
So I'm going to
yeah.
ask you, what'd you buy out of the back of the truck?
Nothing, man. I'm not feeling for the guy. I'm just saying, like, it's a. I don't know what this. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure if he talks to it, he'll have something similar to say. Can't live off my salary, right?
What else are you supposed to say?
Yeah.
Just
I'm a.
I have CTE. I didn't know what
Yeah.
I was doing.
I just
but
wanted some
I have a
extra
gun.
money, I guess, right? Yeah. Anyway, the suspended with
Did-
pay
did-
thing is what gets
Well, of
me.
course. it's
The
all-
NBA players were going to be suspended with pay. Now
right,
they're not.
Now they're
like the
not,
cop
which
was.
is
It'll be
big.
interesting to see if all of a sudden it's going to come out that he's not. He's just suspended without pay now, right? But
Did it say what he was selling?
no,
Like what kind of stolen goods?
no.
So it's not
Like I think like
drugs or-
bikes and like that kind of stuff. Like
Well, is he giving it to Goodwill or is he selling it
I
to...
don't know, man. I don't know the whole story.
We're going to have to look into this. I want to know if this cop's real bad.
My point was is that the
trying to
suspended
hang.
with pay thing was what was getting.
Yeah, but that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
You know, even if you shoot somebody and you have to go through the paperwork.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that shit.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
Well, when you
crazy.
shoot somebody, like automatically you're taken off the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Put on a desk.
Yep.
Pending investigation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen good cops, bad cops.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see our white boy McClung? Am I saying it right? McClung?
The dunker there? Yeah.
The dunker, yeah, the white guy. Pacers picked him up. He's coming off the
I knew
bench.
that. I knew they picked him up.
Yeah, his first time off the bench. I think he get 12 points or something.
Okay, yeah.
So he's all right. I watched the highlights.
Isn't like half the Pacers team on injured right now?
Yeah, so he's getting to play.
Yeah, yeah.
He's getting in the Pacers, I think 0-6 right now or 0-5.
Yeah,
Yeah, not looking good considering what they did. You know.
But hey, they just beat the Warriors though. Last night. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, jeez, wow.
Yeah.
Well, you got to win sooner.
Every now and then, that's what they say, right? Even the NBA, like every now and then, like these guys are you're a pro. Like no matter what you say about these guys, like you're a pro. And
well, that's the thing. When you know, oh my God, Austin Reeves scores 40. We can probably score 40 every night if you get in the ball.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, just everybody else, like whoever gets the ball the most can pretty much do it. That's why you're in the NBA.
That's right. Yeah.
You know. Oh,
so you know. But anyway, good for Matt.
Finally.
Yeah.
So speaking of good for the NBA, Wimby again. I just can't get over this guy, watching this guy. His layup is from half.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen this?
I didn't, as long as it's not like the fucking
the Antetokounmpo?
The Antetokounmpo video I showed you the other day. That cracked
What was
me up,
even
man.
funnier is I actually put it on. I put the microphone on. I usually don't put the microphone on. I put the microphone on, and the announcer says, he goes, and there's the gather.
Yeah.
And then this, what?
And then he takes about 3 or 4 stutter steps before he takes his 2 steps. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And nothing was called. He moved 30-some feet.
Yeah.
Right? And nobody said, not even the other team said anything.
No.
They're just like, okay. Yeah, his Euro step is stupid. It makes no sense.
That
thing you said.
But that was so funny, though.
Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. But Wimby can do that without doing that.
Without doing that, I know, right?
But man, I hope he stays healthy. Keep eating, son.
I saw a video the other day.
Get him some drugs.
Yeah, what is he? I can't remember how tall he is. 7'4", whatever he is.
Yeah, he's 7'4".
He put it.
He's got a brother.
He went behind his back, between his legs, back behind his back again. Like he just like dribbled around some guy like
what?
Like a guard would do. It was amazing. Go watch the video.
Okay.
Go check it out. Like it was crazy. It's like the guy is 7 feet whatever, and he has handles like that. That's crazy.
I think I sent you a video a couple years ago when I saw him for the first time before he was in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think I sent you a video where he was practicing with Rudy Gobert in France.
Yeah, in France, yeah.
And I went, look at this kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's 16.
I know.
Look at this guy. He's bigger than Rudy.
Yeah.
And he's better than Rudy,
so lanky
too.
looking, and it looks so weird. Like
it's so weird.
You know, remember when you used to see Manute
like Manute Bowles
shooting the threes?
That's
like
exactly
it's so weird
right.
seeing it, but he's so good, man.
He's so smooth, and he's such a problem. And
even,
then they start go.
I was going to say, even with Luka like averaging 40 a game right now, I think they're still right now thinking that Wemby's like the front runner for MVP right now with the start he's having. It's crazy,
dude.
They haven't lost yet. The Spurs.
I was just going to say the first time in history.
Yeah, with Tim Duncan, with David.
First time in history they went to a 6-0 start.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. Wemby's the real deal, and everybody better get behind him because this kid is going to be the.
Well,
face
they've got
of
a
the
couple
NBA.
other young players on their team too that are really good. Like so, there's they're building back up through the draft. Doing it right.
Yeah, doing it right.
Yeah.
I mean, but I just like when somebody said something the other day. Oh, you're going to stop blocking shots because the guys are dunking on. He's like, nope.
Yeah.
No, bring it. I'm here. Let's go. Like
who said it the other day? Bam from Miami said he's not that tall, and then I think that night he dunked on him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he can.
Yeah.
You know
Zion dunked on him twice.
Well, that one you sent me with Ja dunked on him also.
Yeah.
Right, and that was pretty good body move, but still, he ain't afraid to block. He doesn't care.
No, well, that's what shot blockers don't.
Care.
Shot blockers will tell you that's the risk that you take as a shot blocker.
Here's
You're going to get dunked on every now and then. I think he said
something like this. He goes, "Yeah, one guy dunked on me, but I blocked 10."
Well, I think if you go look, the Zion game where we keep talking about Zion dunked on him twice, he blocked Zion like 4 times.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
He had 9 blocks for the game. Like,
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's just if you dribble down to him, you're just going to go, what?
Yeah.
Like it's like a big giant screen in front of you.
It's crazy,
and then you think you've wait a minute, like into the third row. It's just come on, man. I love this guy. Eat some food, bro, because you don't want to be like
Anthony Street Clothes Davis.
I knew you were going to say it. I knew we were on the same path. Yeah, Anthony Street. What's wrong with him this time? His hair hurts, or somebody shaved his eyebrow?
What's wrong with him? You know what? I saw the clip. He scored, turned around, started running back, and then started hobbling just from running. Like it wasn't even. It was just.
These guys are so big, right?
I know, and then I get like a lot of these guys like their ACLs. It's all like you look at Kobe, you look at Durant. Like it was just from them running back, and all of a sudden something gave. But like, fuck, Anthony Davis, he's so good, but he just can't stay healthy, man.
Here's what I want to know, and you can't find this, because I look. I'd like to know, like, are they really spending the time in the gym like LeBron? Are they really spending the time working on their body to keep it strong? Because that's so important.
They're doing stuff. I'm sure they're doing some stuff, but
Right.
like I remember, when LeBron would you'd see some of the videos, and people were like, "What is he doing?" He'd be standing on the pad that has the ball or whatever, like balancing himself and doing all that. But that's still building muscle, man. Like and building muscle in ways that your body's not used to, right? Like because anyway, it's if you're not doing that kind of stuff, you can see why LeBron
has lasted
so long, right? He doesn't just lift weights. He doesn't just go to the gym. He's doing things.
No, he's doing all kinds of things.
He's understanding his movements, and he's actually like training the muscles that like are going to support those movements, right?
Well, like all the little tiny things around it, like Anthony, especially the big guys that are they need to work all those auxiliary muscles and ligaments around you to make sure that everything's tight because your body's not meant to do what you're doing at that size, right?
You go back, look at Jordan when Jordan took out. Jordan left, went to play baseball, came back that first year.
He's 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah, and they talked about it though, and his trainer, like Tim Grover, said, well, he was in baseball shape. Yeah. And people are like, what do you mean? It's like, well, he was training
bigger, stronger.
Yeah, upper body, right? Yeah. Like it wasn't, basketball is a whole different set of movements. So they had to go 100%. Back to the drawing board and get him back into, like, switch up his whole training regime to get him back into basketball shape. And then he comes back that next year and just dominates for the next 3.
Pretty crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Whatever.
But again, like that's sports science, right? The evolution of it is crazy.
Sports,
right?
Oh, definitely. 100% sports science. But speaking of MJ, what else is going on with him? You were telling me earlier. I'll let you hit this one.
Speaking of sports science, well, this is the thing. It's all over. It's been all over all week. I first off, I'll start by saying I was really hoping for something different from this NBC role that he took on.
Yeah, well, if you don't know what we're talking about, set the people up.
So his role was he's supposed to be some special advisor. Nobody knew what it was going to be.
Right, we weren't sure. Because he doesn't do this.
Yeah, and so, everybody's been looking forward to it. Finally, Mike's going to get in. He's going to talk about the game. He's going to,
we were all hoping, man.
Are we going to get some, like,
I wanted to hear it. I know you did.
Like, how would he guard this guy? Or
He's
what does he see here? Like, when you go back in the, oh, God, I can't remember what it was called, but Kobe did it for a bit, where Kobe was like, like,
yeah, I don't remember what it was, but he broke it down. Yeah, and it was good, man.
It was good. And I was kind of really hoping to see that from Jordan. But instead, so far, all it looks like is, this guy sat down, did an interview with Jordan, and then they're just going to give you little bits of that interview throughout the year, which really sucks. I was really hoping for more.
Yeah.
But anyway, in the last one, in the most recent one, they asked him about load management, what his thoughts are.
Yeah. So listen, we've been fighting about, or not fighting, but we've been talking about this forever because a lot of players, people want to see them.
Yeah.
You buy a ticket, your kid that shows up to the game and go, oh, what do you mean LeBron's not playing? Nah, load management's sitting out. Michael Jordan never do that.
No, and that's what we knew. Like, so it's not a surprise what his comment was on load management. He doesn't agree with it. Because Jordan, has famously said, like, hey, man, like I wanted to go out and do my, give my best every night for that.
Even for the people in the nosebleeds.
Yeah,
it didn't matter.
Pooled his money together so he could buy one ticket to come watch me play that.
And he goes, I felt obligated.
It's definitely a different mindset. It's
it's not a me first society back then, Mike.
It's not, but it's it's like it's like, so his comment was, you play basketball 2 to 3 hours a day.
Right. What are you doing?
What are you doing the rest of the 21 hours of the day? Right. So why aren't you resting it? So again, I mean, you're working out, you're practicing, you have other things.
Sure, you got things to do. Sure, you're watching film, you got to read your playbooks.
Carmelo, I think I was telling you this. Carmelo said it. I thought Carmelo had a really good kind of, response to it, saying he understands where he's coming from.
Yeah.
And Mike's mindset was different. And there's guys, there's still guys in the league today that their mindset is, I want to play.
Sure.
It doesn't matter, right? Like, you
lots
sprain
of
your
guys
ankle,
haven't missed a game for years.
Sprain your ankle, tape it up. Sprain your finger.
Let's go.
Put the fucking put the straps on.
As my old coach would say, are you injured or are you hurt?
Yeah.
What's the difference, coach? Well, if you're hurt, you can play. If you're injured, you got to sit on the bench.
So I remember high school, like pop your finger out, put it back in, tape the two together to give it some stability, and you back out there playing.
Ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. And it affects your shot. It does affect things like that, but so what? But Carmelo came out and said, it's not the players that are making these decisions lots of times. It's not the coaches even. It's the actual medical staff, right? Because there's been so many advances in sports science and sports 100%. Medicine.
They can
like
tell
that,
when
right?
you get a concussion, even if you say you don't.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? There's a 30-day, whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, Now in soccer they have the concussion protocol as well.
Yeah.
If you get hit, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you can sub in an
Rugby.
extra person.
Fucking rugby.
Oh, there's no concussions in rugby. What are you talking about? Clean game.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Well, watching the women, like we were watching the women hit the what's her name, the Porsche or whatever. Oh my god,
the woman from New Zealand. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
ragdoll.
Yeah, I know, right? So strong. Yeah.
But yeah, MJ. Yeah, he would.
Yep.
He'd play every day of the year if he could.
He would. I think his
Right.
his other thing was like, why would you do that? And he said, what did he say? He goes out again, which is a different mentality. Like, here's the best player in the world saying, I want to go out and prove to that, one guy that might be sitting in the nosebleed,
It says
yelling, saying you suck or whatever.
Yeah.
He's yelling at him. He goes, I wanted to prove him wrong. I wanted to prove to him that, I was what I said, what everybody says I am, or that I was the best player on the floor that night, that I was a winner,
so
whatever.
I'm gonna put MJ and John Morant in the same conversation right now, or John Moran.
Yeah.
Right. Here's how we're gonna do it. Remember the night he had the flu?
Yeah.
Right.
Food poisoning, flu,
Food
whatever they call it.
flu.
Yeah.
Eating his applesauce, could barely hold it together.
Mhm.
Scottie Pippen's hanging on to him, right? And John Morant's like, yeah,
listen, there's 100%. There would have been games where Jordan would have shot 3 for 15. There's go back and look. No, nobody's saying.
But he
that
never
Jordan
blamed
didn't
Phil
have bad
Jackson,
games.
did he, Mike?
No.
Right.
No. And he never went out there and went through the motions. Like, go watch the video. Like,
it's brutal.
He passing the ball. Like, he's so passive in the game. He just doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
Looks like a practice.
He just didn't want to have anything to do with that game that night. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, was something said to him before the game? He goes, you know what? I'll show you.
Maybe.
Like maybe that coach that he was against said something. And,
but again, goes back to the personality.
Yeah.
If your response is, well, they didn't want to play me. Well, then go out there and show
why they should play
you.
Correct.
I remember in high school, like I got mad at my coach and said, "Why are you taking me out of the game?" He says, "You haven't proven to me that you can go the full game without like getting winded."
All right,
whatever, right?
Put me in, coach.
All right,
let's
train
go.
A little harder.
Give me the ball.
More,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. But I mean, nowadays,
yeah. Barkley, what did Barkley say the other day? And maybe this wasn't the other day. Maybe this is old. I just saw it the other day where he had said, "I'm sick and tired of these guys talking about my coach was being critical of me." No, he's coaching you.
That's his job.
Yeah. And Barkley had said, like, what is it like about now? It's like, oh, he's, like he's being critical. He's coaching you. That's part of what.
Well, because it's pathetic. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand what life is anymore. Because they've been so coddled all these years, and the money ain't helping either, right?
Even like when you do your annual performance reviews, I reach out to people and say, give me some constructive criticism. What is it that you'd like to see, from me going forward? I don't need. It's fine. If you want to tell me like the things that you enjoy about working with me or the things I'm doing well at or whatever, but give me the things that you think, I can improve on that'll help me advance my career a little bit more. Give me that constructive criticism, right? Yeah.
So as you're saying that, I'm going through my head and I'm just like, listen to this. Every place I ever worked, doesn't matter where it was in the systems that I worked in, we were never, ever, ever allowed to evaluate the bosses.
Oh, really?
Ever, which makes no sense.
It makes no sense, yeah.
And one of the last places I was at, me and a couple other people voiced our opinion. We got shut down real quick.
Right.
Like, well, hang on. Every year, somebody has to evaluate us and tell us this, that, and the other thing, and we can have our contract canceled if we're not good at what we're doing or we're not writing enough articles or whatever it is, right?
Yep.
But I can't say anything about my boss, who was an absolute jackass. If he was, I'm just saying he wasn't.
No, but you don't have to call him a jackass if you could say, listen, like, here's some things this guy
like, and maybe he doesn't know, or she, or whoever.
Yeah.
Like, how does that not help the entire organization?
Exactly right.
By figuring out and reflecting back on yourself, which is
the whole thing
makes
about
the
whole thing about performance reviews is evaluating the performance, so that as an organization.
Well, here's the other thing too. We brought it up and says, well, let's do it anonymously.
Yeah.
We don't have to do anything. I'm not going to write, he's a shithead.
Most places are, especially when they do like employee surveys.
Yeah, because then the boss, they're afraid the boss is going to come back on you and tells you shit because you said he wasn't good, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But the whole point is you need to be better. Everybody needs to be better.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect except from Jordan. Nobody's perfect.
Well, that's just it. Like, I mean, even the Jordan, the LeBron stands or whatever that like, oh, Michael Jordan fans act like he never had a bad game. You're right. A lot of Michael Jordan fans act like he never did anything wrong. That's hindsight. Years from now, people will talk about LeBron. They won't talk about like a lot of the bad stuff, right? They'll talk about like what he did.
Oh, you mean that he doesn't read books?
He doesn't read books.
I'm on that still. I'm telling you, I can't get over that one.
But like you go back and watch. I watched all of Jordan's games. He had bad games.
Yeah, he had bad games.
Yeah, he had games where he was a ball hog and he lost games because he wouldn't, trust his teammates.
That's another problem, right? That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But what bothers me now is I just saw yesterday, I think, Alexander Ovechkin set another record of some kind, right? And they went, oh, he's so much better than Wayne Gretzky. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Time out. He did it over twice as long as Wayne Gretzky did this. Okay, people. So when you go, he's the best. He's not.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky is still by far the best assist leader, the most points getter, and the most goals for the amount of time that he played.
Yeah.
Ovechkin literally played. He's almost 50 years old or something stupid.
Well,
Or not quite, but
yeah.
whatever. He's still good, yeah. But the point is, no. Same as LeBron. Why does LeBron own all these records? Because he played 10 years longer than everybody else. Go back and look who makes you the best. LeBron's not even in the top.
Yeah.
All right. And we like LeBron. But I'm just saying, if you want to look at it a certain way, you can't do it that way because it has to go by how many games you played.
That's right.
You can't go by how long you played. That's not even close to being fair.
No.
Right. So all the people that are looking at that, shut up. Wayne Gretzky's still the man.
Yep.
And if you ask him, he'll tell you.
But even like, everything changes, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to like.
Yeah.
All we know is that you can have your own, greatest of all time, and it's usually
Everybody
gonna be
can.
somebody that you watched play,
Right?
Because people will never understand. Give Jordan.
But if you're
credit.
good at your top five, we're going to have two probably the same in the top five. If you
should.
know your shit,
If you
not
know
just us, any analyst
any
of any
sport,
kind.
any analyst,
sure, anybody
that's what
knows
they're
their stuff.
gonna do.
Any armchair, what do we call ourselves? Armchair analysts,
athletes. Yep.
armchair athletes.
Well, listen,
athletes is a strong
There's
word.
nobody that go out there and you ask anybody to put their top 5 players together for the NBA. Jordan and LeBron are always going to be there. Where you put them, it doesn't matter. Everybody's going to have LeBron. And if you don't have LeBron in your top 5, well, then you're just a hater. Right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but I could see how you could have him down a weight because you can go right away.
Yeah.
MJ, Kobe, Bill Russell.
Yes, I know you're a Kobe fan. I wouldn't have Kobe above LeBron. Yeah, and that's just me. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
I got him in there because it's Kobe.
But like a lot of people, like I have Bird higher than a lot of people do. You know what I mean?
Oh, see, that's another problem. Bird's got to be top 5.
But I was a huge Celtics fan growing up in the 80s. I loved Bird.
And Magic Johnson, okay. It's almost impossible to do it.
It is almost impossible.
It really is.
And I can't comment on Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek.
Oh, there's
Jerry
another
West,
one, right? Oh,
Bill
all
Russell,
three of those, right?
Oscar Robertson.
Oscar Robertson's another one.
Play, right?
Shocking.
I saw Kareem play at the end of his career.
Yeah,
right?
Same.
Yeah,
same. Well, I saw him play when he was younger too, though, but still. Yeah, it is what it is, right? So I don't know. I mean,
well, I guess true. That is true. I guess I would have watched Kareem play through the 80s, but still, like he wasn't like the Kareem and the Lou Alcindor from the 70s.
No. I think I told you this before too. I just recently found out the last couple of years that his glasses weren't prescription.
Oh, really?
They were just goggles to save his eyeballs. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
that. Yeah, and he goes, it kind of set a precedent. Oh, yeah. It was on Pawn Stars. Oh, okay. Rick went over and bought a whole bunch of memorabilia from him, and he came in and met him, and he got tickets to the game to go with him.
Cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm like, wow, I would love to do that. But yeah. So anyway, I mentioned this to you, but whoever's in Austin, Texas, that's watching us, just downloaded every single episode in one go.
Oh yeah.
So in Dallas, Texas, there's a lot of comedians.
Okay.
So if you're watching this, reach out to us if you're one of the comedians, because we would love to hear back from you and what we can do better, just being a bunch of two ding-dongs.
That's it.
So yeah, we're still having fun. So, and plus, I think I told you this already. I'm getting emails about people that want to be on the show.
Oh, you didn't tell me that? No.
Yeah, and I'm like, fellas, we're just kind of casual. We're just doing this as fun. Like, thanks you want to be on and talk about sports and stuff, but wait till we get a little bigger. And we'll probably have you on, but
we don't have a budget to fly you here.
No, not I saw your tip chart; it's like $8 in it. But yeah, I mean, thanks if you really like what we're doing, because we're just talking. We know our stuff enough that we can talk about it. So yeah,
we have opinions.
Yeah, we have opinions, right? So go Austin, Texas. So whatever's going on in Austin, yeah. So anyway. Well, that's it for today. You got anything else, Mike?
No, I think that's good for today.
All right. So we'll see you next time. And Jays next year, we're not bandwagon jumpers. We've been fans for our entire life of the Blue Jays there. So.
Well, this is what we talked about last week, right? Is that Jays are Canada's team when it comes to baseball, because they're the only team we have left. If we had the Expos still, maybe you wouldn't see as
that
much
was my
of a,
team. That was
you
my
know what
team.
I mean? Like maybe you wouldn't see as much of a national kind of bandwagon jumping, I guess.
Yeah, but you got to grab onto something, right?
So we talked about like hockey. There's enough Canadian teams there that you don't see that happen.
No.
When Edmonton was in, not the whole country didn't pull together to cheer for Edmonton. The Raptors, I don't know, man. They there's a lot of people that have been following basketball forever and have their teams. Me, I'm a Celtics fan.
Yep.
Raptors were in. The only time I ever cheered for the Raptors was the year that they were in. And
well, you have to.
I just didn't want to see Golden State win another one, right? So
correct.
Yeah.
Right. You have to cheer for Raptors, even though I'm an LA fan, have been since I was knee high to a grasshopper. It's just the way it is. Listen, who's got a bigger rivalry than the Celtics and the Lakers? We still get along. We don't fight.
Mhm.
Like, what's wrong with you people?
Yeah, if I was
So-
watching and you see in the Raptors, all of a sudden we're playing the Celtics, I'd be like, well, I'm still going to cheer for the Celtics, but if the Raptors win,
Yeah,
then
we're good
I'll-
with
then I'll
that.
pull
Yeah,
for the Raptors
100%.
afterwards,
Sure,
right?
no
Yeah.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Anyway,
All
so that's it. People are downloading the stuff.
Good stuff.
We're getting some numbers there. I don't know where it's going to go, but like I said, we're just having fun. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. So until next time, you can catch us on Buzzsprout, Apple, and of course Spotify is all there. And you know what's coming. Thumbs up.
Give us one.